what was the experience like? How would you describe like the culture of San Diego Wave and just kind of the player that you became over the years that you were playing there?
I mean, I'm so grateful to have ended up there. Like you said, I'm a California girl, so I was very happy to be staying in the state. And San Diego was great. It was an expansion team the year I joined, so there was a lot of transition, not just for me, but for the whole organization. So I think we kind of just took it all in stride. And even though we were a team in transition, we had a lot of veteran players who I could look up to and who really guided me throughout that first year and honestly second and third year too. So I think having them there helped me like see what it's like to be a true professional and like what kind of player I wanted to be, both on and off the field. So I learned a lot there, and yeah, I think similar to Stanford, I take away so many great relationships leaving too.
You mentioned there that you kind of realized how to be a professional as opposed to, you know, like you said before, like you were in a lot of ways recreational, even though it was kind of becoming your career.
Yeah.
How have you changed as a professional athlete versus a collegiate athlete as a, you know, amateur athlete before that?
I think the attention to detail at the pro level is so different, and I think that in film and recovery and everything that you're doing, there's just a lot more attention to detail. And I think the earlier you can figure out what works best for you and how you want to take on all of those things, the better. And I think realizing that I needed to like hone in on that early on really helped me.
Yeah, definitely. You recently, like we have been talking about, moved to London to come play for Chelsea. This, like the expansion team, I think is a really huge indication of the growth of women's sports. You had a $1.1 million transfer fee to come over here, which was record breaking. And I know that you're not in it for the money, but I think it does speak a lot to the value that people are putting behind female athletes today. How do you see the growing space of, you know, women's sports? I feel like so much has changed over the past couple of years. What's it looked like from your perspective?
I think it's grown so much. I think even from when I was a kid watching to now being a part of it and then now being 4 years in, I think I've seen so much growth happening, and I think it's really exciting to see where it's going. And yeah, I think now it's like on us and our generation to make sure we keep pushing it. But yeah, it's an exciting time, and I think like I'm like grateful to be a part of the game at this point.
Yeah, definitely.